Meanwhile, the global economic recovery coupled with the Russia-Ukraine war has led to recovery in oil prices. And this, of course, has resulted in an increase in the wealth of oil producers. For Saudi Arabia, the world's largest producers of crude, the recovery in oil prices has now helped it post the strongest growth in more than a decade. Saudi Arabia's economy grew by 9.6% in the first quarter of 2022 compared to a year earlier, while during the first quarter, oil activity in Saudi Arabia increased by 20.4% and non-oil activity by 3.7%. The oil-rich kingdom is trying to diversify its economy and reduce the oil dependence, but despite its efforts, Saudi Arabia's oil dependence remains high, accounting for more than 60% of total budget revenues. Riyadh has so far resisted entreaties made by the United States to raise the output as Washington wants to rein in the surge in oil prices since Russia's invasion. Last month, the ratings agency Fitch predicted that the kingdom would record a budget surplus in 2022 for the first time since 2013. As the war in Ukraine gets underway, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates stressed that their commitment to the OPEC Plus oil alliance, which Riyadh and Moscow lead. This also underscores Riyadh's and Abu Dhabi's increasing reliance from long-standing ally Washington. And for more details on this, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has sent us more details in this next report coming from Karachi in Pakistan. Take a look.
Well, the Pakistani government is in talks with Saudi Arab government to roll over the $3 billion that is stacked in its foreign reserves in order to boost or stable its foreign reserve deposits. Now, this is basically a rollover that had been done by the previous government. It had been negotiated upon by the previous government. This is the main highlight of the outcome of Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's recent visit to Saudi Arab. Now, additionally, there were reports that Pakistan and Saudi Arab are in talks for an $8 billion program as well. But those reports have not been substantiated, and the joint statement that has been released on these talks only mentions about the $3 billion rollover. Additionally, also it talks about that there will be discussions going forward with regards to the oil deferred payment scenario as well. But that is yet to come. That is to happen in time to come. On the other hand, a high-level delegation from the UAE is all set to arrive in Pakistan on the 3rd of May, where they will be holding talks with the Pakistani Prime Minister in lieu of his visit to the UAE as well.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.